All right, good morning, everyone. Today we'll be talking about Lil Tecca. Some people might not know him, but if you do, you know his producer Tag from his first album. Today we're going to be talking about his life before rap, family and supporters, and his current accomplishments and milestones. There is absolutely no discussion that Lil Tecca's rise to fame was not an easy one, but not a hard one. Known to the public and his family as Tyler Justin Anthony Sharp, he was born on August 26, and he is currently 20 years old. Lil Tecca started making music when he was about 9 years old, rapping to his friends on Xbox over the mic. He's born in New York, and he currently attends Lawrence High School. Like most kids, he wanted to go to the NBA to play basketball, but once he realizes he couldn't do that, he poured his heart and soul into his music career. In 2017, he dropped a track called Tecca with his friend Lil Gummy Bear. Later, as he rose to stardom, he dropped his song Ransom, and it reached the top 4 Billboard chart. Let's go into the supporters of the booth of him. The last call, alrighty. So, we got Mr. and Mrs. Tecca. Tyler chooses to keep his parents' names disclosed from the public, and Mr. Tecca is a businessman by trade, and his mom is a housewife. Internet Money, known to the public as Taz Taylor, helped Lil Tecca blow up. Internet Money is a producer, and he produces a handful of music for many rappers in the industry. Lil Tecca was advertising his music on Twitter from SoundCloud when Taz Taylor replied to one of his tweets asking them to collab. So after a talk with his manager, Giuseppe Zappala, his parents let him fly down to California and meet up with Taz. Lil Tecca was currently making music off of his phone on YouTube and other beat-making apps, but Taz Taylor had a 21st century beat-making studio. The opportunity Taz gave Lil Tecca was once in a lifetime, and he wasn't going to let this perish. They produced a handful of songs, and the best one obviously being Ransom. After a few months of teasing the song on YouTube and other platforms, he dropped it. But at the same time, what they didn't know that he was currently making a YouTube video with Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett runs the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel, which is a videographing channel about rappers. Cole Bennett is a professional videographer that makes YouTube videos that are very creative and very outgoing. So as people were expecting just a song to drop, he dropped a YouTube video only Cole Bennett is capable of making. And this swept all of his fans off their feet because they got to see a video that went along with his best song. Let's look at his current milestones and accomplishments. So the score, his current best song is Ransom, and on Spotify is currently sitting at 1.4 billion streams. Lil Tecca has 4.4 million followers on Instagram and is also verified. Once he dropped We Love You Tecca, his very first album, it reached the Hot 100 and was top 5 spot in the Billboard. And not only that, it was the number 1 on hip hop and R&B Apple Music playlist. Lil Tecca This is the last call for all the Lil Tecca fans. Lil Tecca is 20 years old and is a rapper out of New York. He comes from a Jamaican Christian household and always puts his best foot forward and helps people around him. Hopefully by the end of my speech, you guys will enjoy listening to Low Tech as much as I do.